Yes, Harry back. We are back. It's the TMI Show on Hump Day. It is Wednesday.
Hump Day.
And I think, yeah, your beard is looking kind of woolly, so you're going to be shaving that. TMI question, shave or not shave, you're shaving.
I already said I was, but I mean, we got a 3-4 vote at this point. This is the biggest political debate in history.
My dad called earlier, so let's call him back and see what he had to say. Usually he has something to rant about. So we'll see. I know I wanted to bring him on the Politiat Corner segment, but I forgot. Ooh, it's ringing.
You got the right number at the right time. Just leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible.
He's had that message for years.
At the tone,
you got the right number at the right time.
When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Okay.
Same as mine.
To leave a callback number, press 5.
Good afternoon, Mr. Berkey. This is Dr. Papalophagus. I'd like to talk to you about your messing with your son and calling him a monkey when he was a baby. He is now mentally disturbed and is chronically masturbating all over my office today. If you could come in with a gallon of butter and some mace, I think we could take care of this. Thank you and have a good day.
Oh, God. That was sweet.
He's going to be like, why do I need a gallon of butter and mace?
So he can't get any traction if he gets mad and tries to charge us.
No.
That was pretty good. I'll hand it to you. That was
that was off the top of the head. I just let it go.
Very good. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have some wacky news, but before, I had a couple non sequitur roundup lines.
Ooh.
They just popped into my head, so I wrote them down and doing. Oh yeah, that's how an alien gets erect. That's the sound it makes.
That's what it says on here.
Really?
Alien erection. I'm just kidding. It doesn't.
You know what? Okay, so the first non sequitur roundup line is dryer lint. It's so wasteful. Why? I am going to start to make a pillow that's all composed of dryer lint.
Really?
Because it's so wasteful. That stuff is useful. It's soft. It smells like April Fresh. How about we take a pillow casing, stuff all the dryer lint in there? You have a perfectly good pillow. If you live in a trailer. But no.
That's a good
it's
thought.
for anyone. Why not?
True.
It's recycling. You just throw that lint out. If it's not in your belly button, or it's in the dryer, I mean, you got to put that together and make it useful. It's all in recycling.
Let's also use it to stuff it into people's mufflers.
Yes. There you go. Stuff in people's mufflers.
I don't know.
Yo, man, I don't like you putting a banana in my tailpipe. This is a line from, this was a picture I posted on our TMI Show page on Facebook, but basically it just says, does a tap dancer walk into a room, look at the floor, and say, I'd tap that? You're taking out the word that's the operative word. Tap that.
Oh, you said tap. I thought you were going to be naughty. It's
my fault. Tap is another word for F.
Oh.
So, bang that.
So if I wanted to say, I could say tap instead.
F, yes.
Okay.
Exactly. I thought that was a cute line. People seem to think so too. On the last one, I don't know what this fits.
Is this the...
I'm thinking,
Is this the picture one that you posted up today?
That was the one, yeah.
Okay, I was wondering if this was the second one.
Oh no, I'm not going to do.
Drawing.
I'm not. I should say that too. Actually, I wasn't going to say that, but this doesn't make any sense. No, I was going to say the last line. I was thinking, are telephone poles going to be like extinct in like 10 years because of all the cell towers? I mean, you think like think telephone poles, telephone lines.
I'm going to say no.
Really?
Yeah, because you have businesses that still use landlines.
But they don't. There's going to be a lot fewer people using landlines. I mean, think of now and compared to 10 years.
Not necessarily.
Right.
Because what if you want to make reservations?
Why are you waving your finger around?
My hands are jittery today.
Trying to make a point? Did you have too much caffeine?
Maybe.
But I'm thinking, if there's no telephone poles, what's going to stop the drunk drivers from driving into the woods? I mean, you always hear someone driving into a telephone pole. What if they just kept going?
That's a good one.
I mean, next thing they'll hit is a tree. Now, what's more forgiving, a tree or a telephone pole? I think a telephone pole.
They're the same, aren't they?
No. The root. No, tree has roots. Telephone pole is just a stick in the ground, basically.
Well, I don't know, because if you look at it like through a tornado or a hurricane, the telephone pole gives up more resistance. It bends. And the trees get uprooted.
That is true. But it's a lot more force involved. All right, let's go to our TMI Show wacky news.
Uh-oh, wacky news?
Where's our theme? I love our theme for this.
Welcome to Wacky News with Justin Berkey.
For all your wacky news needs, hit us here at the TMI Show. Our first wacky news story is Jamie Blake microwaves cat to death, claims it was arguing with him.
This is hilarious. I mean, sad yet hilarious at the same time.
Oh, a British teen. Oh, it was British. A British teen admitted in court that he killed a cat with a microwave, believing the animal was talking to him. In September, Jamie Blake was staying at the John Room House, a housing accommodation in England for homeless and at-risk adults. Okay, how did he get access to a microwave? Or a cat?
They gotta let them feed themselves.
The 19-year-old befriended a cat, which he named Buddy. Blake, who has mental health issues, was keeping Buddy in his room, feeding it cheese and tuna. Blake told officials Buddy began talking, telling him his mother's ex-partner, who is deceased, was injecting her with heroin. Blake says he argued with Buddy before putting him in the microwave for 3 minutes and killing it. Oh,
poor Buddy.
That's not. Oh, it's horrible. And he made the microwave explode. Oh, John. The John Room House staff found the cat and discarded microwave in a trash area. Attorney Kieran Dunphy called Blake a man who was not in the right frame of mind. Do you think?
No. Guy microwaves a cat and he's not mentally sound?
He's going to be sentenced on October 30th after psychiatric reports have been prepared. Meanwhile, he's been sentenced to 4 weeks in jail after a suspended sentence and an additional 4 weeks for an unrelated theft offense. Maybe he had to steal the microwave first and then he put the cat in it.
Maybe he stole the cat.
He stole the cat.
And the microwave. Oh. For an experiment.
I don't know. I'm surprised that one of these places lets someone have a pet. It's like if you're mental and you're
they know
homeless,
he's nuts.
Yeah, it's like their buddy.
Well, maybe they're trying to give him like a companion so he won't be so nuts.
Why doesn't anyone's pet animal, talk to them and ask for stuff they might want? Like, hey buddy, where's the catnip? Yeah. Where's the catnip? I miss my catnip. Or come on.
Or hey buddy, maybe you should lay off the drugs for a couple minutes.
Yeah. What are you doing with that microwave? Yeah. No. I was just kidding about the heroin in your mom. Seriously.
I'm just kidding with you, pal.
Joking, man. Don't you know it's sarcasm? It's effing sarcasm, dude. Oh, God. So that's horrible. That's really feel bad for that poor cat.
Well, you don't have to feel bad for him anymore.
Yeah.
He's done.
He's done.
He's done.
I feel bad that he died horribly. Can you imagine?
It must have been quick.
Yeah, I can't.
No, well, I don't know. Because if you watch Gremlins, right?
Yeah.
When you were a kid?
Yeah.
He puts that one in the microwave and it explodes in like 10 seconds.
Well, what does a microwave do? A microwave...
Inside out.
Hits the whatever's inside with waves of energy that heat up the moisture, whatever's...
From the inside out.
Inside out.
So it would explode. Instant Chinese food.
Oh, God.
People with cats hate me right now.
Yeah.
I don't care about dog.
I wonder if there are any Asian people like, that was a good dinner. We just missed it. You should have dropped them off in pieces.
We'll take the microwave, too.
Yeah, because, that chicken, sometimes those chicken vegetables at the Chinese place taste kind of rubbery.
It doesn't look like any chicken I've ever had.
I don't know. I don't like getting Chinese food, though. Do you get Chinese food a lot?
Once in a while, not very often.
Yeah, I don't know.
A lot of salt. A lot of MSG.
It's very sodium and, yeah, once in a while, but not that often.
Yeah, it doesn't do you any good because you have to eat 5 minutes later.
You're right. You're hungry half an hour later.
You don't buy it, you rent it.
More wacky news. Jeffrey McMullen, Pennsylvania man, robs a bank for $1.
This guy's a go-getter.
This reminds me, I was living downtown last year, and some woman, I was living in not a great area of townhouses, but some woman knocked on my door, said, "Can I borrow $1? I'll pay you back this weekend." And never paid me back.
You gave her $1?
I gave her the $1. I happen to have $1 on me.
You and my fiance are suckers.
Well, who knocks on someone's door to ask for $1? I was amazed.
Yeah, but you were stupid enough to give it to her. She probably went to 30 houses before yours and said, "Can I have $1?"
I wasn't stupid. She said, "Oh, the white guy must have money."
Bankrolling $1. She's getting ready to go to a strip club now because of you and all your neighbors.
All I know is she wasn't going to buy toothpaste because she had like 3 teeth in her mouth.
Maybe she was trying to get a toothbrush.
But one thing though,
toothbrush.
She never talked to me again after that day. So
she hosed you for $1.
That's okay. It was charity. I don't mind giving $1 if you're gonna stop someone from talking to me.
You should feed hot dogs to the homeless.
Yeah, really. That's Doug's job. But back to the story. Let's hear what happened. How come he robbed the bank for $1? Why does that make sense? It doesn't. A man tried to rob a Pennsylvania bank of $1 because he hoped to be sent to a federal prison nearby. Police said Jeffrey McMullen, a 50-year-old regular customer of Ameriserve Bank in Western Pennsylvania, handed the notes to two tellers on Friday, demanding $1. According to a police complaint reported to the Tribune Democrat of Johnstown, the tellers thought it was a joke, police said. He then spoke with a new accounts employee and repeated he was robbing the bank for $1. Police say McMullen apparently wanted to be prosecuted federally so he could be taken to a prison in central Pennsylvania. Police could not immediately say why. McMullen awaits a preliminary hearing, and court records didn't list an attorney. He has to undergo a mental evaluation and post $50,000 bail in order to win release from jail. I think he wants to go to jail for the room and board.
Yeah, I was wondering because it says he's a regular customer. Did they take the $1 out of his bank account and give it to him? Yes, sir. Here's your receipt.
They have a listing of what the note said he gave to the tellers. It said, the quote says, FBI custody, preferably Loretto, Pennsylvania. No press, seal all files. Oh, he wants to be arrested and make the rules. That's really how it works.
He's definitely mental.
Yeah.
And I like how that he robbed it for $1, but yet he has to pay $50,000 to get out.
This isn't a regular bank robbery. This is a federal bank robbery. Please hand over $1.
I would ask for it in pennies.
I'd say he couldn't pay his rent and was trying to look into getting. I mean, can you imagine going to prison just to live?
For $1?
For $1? Well, just to live because he couldn't pay his rent or whatever.
Yeah, but I would ask for a boatload more.
It didn't matter the amount. It just mattered what
he just
the
wanted
offense was.
Free room and food.
Anyway,
and 2 hots and a cot.
That sounds
I said
worse
cot.
than it is. I thought you said something else.
COT.
Nothing like a hot cot. All right, the next story. Vincent Castiglia, New York artist, paints with his own blood. Oh, that's horrible.
I want to see him.
Some people think Vincent's artwork is bloody wonderful, which is probably a good description since the pieces are from his blood. For 10 years, Castiglia has been painting designs to get the heart pumping, and he's been using his blood as the paint. Using blood didn't happen by accident, Castiglia said. I went through some painful circumstances. That would be worse. Castiglia started dabbing some of his paint onto a pen and ink drawings, but soon began making portraits of blood. Some paintings are 7 feet tall. That can take up to 30 vials, Castiglia once said. It takes 15 vials of blood from himself at a time. It's less than a donation, he noted. I used to be less conscious of how much blood I removed. At one point, my lung collapsed, and I wondered if it's because I was removing too much. What are you doing, sir?
I can't chew my food. I wonder if it's because I'm pulling all my teeth out.
I'm willing to suffer for my art, like die and give all my blood out.
These Van Gogh was smart and just lopped off an ear.
But curiously enough, his artwork is the most popular with the vampires in the world. They're like, I can't drink it. At least I can look at it.
That's right. Come on over, Twilight.
This is really an awesomely weird story.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think you saw this one, but Governor Rick Scott mistakenly gave adult phone line number for a meningitis hotline. Can you imagine? So this guy, you think that's the most important part of the whole message, get the number right. So he reads off the phone number. It's supposed to be a hotline for Floridians concerned about national meningitis outbreak. But after posting the number, Scott read during a meeting of the Florida cabinet, the news in Florida reported that a reader had he'd put an adult phone line in. Can you imagine?
Pulled a good prank.
Can you imagine that conversation? Like, hold on.
I think I might have meningitis.
Hello? I'm really scared. I think I might have meningitis, and I don't want to die. What do I have to look out for? What are the symptoms?
What are you wearing?
What does that matter? My head's pounding. I feel woozy. Are those the symptoms?
You can call me Cowboy.
Well, after I'm done banging you 6 ways to Sunday, you're going to feel like a new man, so your symptoms are going to go away. What are you talking about? I need to know what's going on with me. What is this meningitis thing? Oh, you hear that? That was my arousal. Yeah.
It's such a mess.
I mean, I'm sure the phone line people are happy. Like, wow, we got a lot of extra traffic this day. Like, bonus. Wow. Thanks, Governor. Your check is in the mail, Governor.
Thanks, meningitis.
Oh, my God. Talk about two things that don't go hand in hand: meningitis and adult phone lines, adult phone sex. Ugh.
No calling in, Pam Anderson.
Ugh. Pam Anderson. All right, we've rambled long enough. Let's get back to some music and some more wacky news, and then, we'll see what else happens.
That works.
It's a TMI show in WSCT. We'll be right back.
Yo, what up?